Duality is an unavoidable part of life. Light and dark, life and death, masculine, feminine, logic and emotion, order and chaos, freedom and captivity, good and evil. But is duality an obstacle or a gateway to being whole? Is it something to be resolved or something to be accepted? I think most of us would agree that no one is only one thing. Like, we all contain multitudes. The yin needs the yang and vice versa. I'm a black man in the United States of America, an entrepreneur in Frisco, Texas at that. I'm a Christian with Gothic interests, an empathic artist that tends to lead with logic. I think of myself as a sophisticated hood individual, a somewhat militant, peace-loving nerd, a bundle of contradictions. And I think maybe you can relate. So, do you seek wholeness or balance? Do you conform? And if so, to whom, to what? Is duality a tension to overcome or a language to speak? One of my biggest struggles, especially right now, which is part of what led me to create this series, is figuring out how to present myself in professional spaces and marry my personal life and my professional life. And I could sit at just about any table and speak the language, whether it's gang members, athletes, artists, business professionals. I feel like I can at least look like I belong. The thing is, looking like you belong and feeling like you belong, two different things. And I'm aware that it's likely a self-belief, self-confidence issue, but I've also learned to trust my instincts. And there are some rooms, some events, some spaces where I just feel like I don't belong yet. I feel it on platforms like Facebook and LinkedIn, especially, for different reasons. But LinkedIn in particular, it feels kind of like a snobby country club with this unspoken dress code where, you know, you're expected to kind of code switch. And I naturally speak pretty properly, maybe like 65-75% of the time, but what's expected there feels like more than just grammar. It feels like it's performance and sometimes even erasure. And that's how I feel in some of these professional spaces in general. And I gotta ask myself, like, is that the truth or is that projection? Am I layering my own discomfort onto these spaces because I don't feel at home there, even though many of my clients come from that world? Duality isn't just an abstract idea. It's practical, it's tangible, it's daily. Most of my work days are like 12 to 14 hours, but I'd rather be watching TV or sleep. It's two of my favorite things to do. I believe in God, I read the Bible, and I believe in evolution. Double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, true. But someone who can hold opposing ideas at the same time is an intelligent individual. It's duality in all of us. Practically speaking, a visionary can't only be a visionary. They have to execute. The artist can't just be an artist, they have to run a business. The business owner has to both serve the client and honor their own voice, their own brand. The introverted artist / entrepreneur has to learn how to stand in front of people and tell people what they do loudly, clearly, passionately. Because hiding doesn't build bridges. I guess at the end of this, I'm supposed to leave y'all with some kind of value or something. So if I could leave you with anything, I would say, try to notice where you feel torn and ask yourself, is it a sign that you need to choose between one thing or another? Or is it an opportunity to merge the two? I spent a lot of time at wonder at how complex life can be. And I've spent just as much time resenting that very complexity, wishing that life could be, and I could be simpler, clearer, easier to explain, easier to understand. But what's helped is realizing that the moments I felt most aligned were the ones where I stopped trying to simplify and I simply let two sides of me speak and exist at once. And that's when I started to feel whole and find my true voice. Once again, thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Subscribe, like, comment, let me know what you think. We can start a dialogue. I would love that. Till next time, peace.